underway with our main event in a hurry. The Anarchy Heavyweight Championship on the line. The untouchable Jeremy Vane getting a rematch against wrestling's most dangerous weapon, Jeter. Brett Wolverton here with a former Anarchy Heavyweight Champion in his own right, the Stray Cat, Brody Chase. Brody, it's good to have you up here.
Thank you, Brett. Man, they're going at it. Stick and move, stick and move. Uh-oh.
These two superstars are no stranger to one another as Jeremy Vane dives over.
Oh, man.
But caught by Jeter.
Elbow, Jeremy. Elbow him in the ear. In the ear.
Oh, my.
Oh.
Brody, something I wanted to bring up, and it's going to come into play right here in the early goings of this match. When Jeremy Vane lost the heavyweight championship to Jeter, his ribs had been injured after the tag team match with you and him against the other two members of Unforgivable Blackness, Shadow Jackson and Nemesis. You know Jeremy Vane better than almost anybody on the roster here. Is he at 100%? Are the ribs healed?
Well, no, he's not 100%. They haven't healed. I feel partially responsible for that because I had another partner scheduled, and fortunately Michael Judas got in the headline main event spot to take on the eventual champion, but Jeremy Vane stepped up at the last minute, and I was so thankful he did. But I feel responsible for him having to have two matches in one night, and oh my gosh.
Well, Jeremy Vane wouldn't have taken on that challenge if he didn't think he could have done it.
Well, you know what it is. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog.
Jeter telling Dee Byers, get out of the way, big splash in the corner. That has to take the wind out of you, having 475 pounds of humanity charging into you.
I have to tell you, I helped come up with this game plan for him, and it was stick and move, stick and move, stick and move. The last thing we want to do is for that monster to get his hands on him and slow the ring down, cut it off.
I know, Brody, you were one of the first superstars that stepped up to the plate to get a shot against Jeter after Jeter made his debut here at Anarchy. I mean, that's the only strategy you have is to keep moving. That's
right. I mean, I'm a big guy myself, but even I knew I wasn't going to stand there and go toe-to-toe.
Well, that's what Jeremy is going to need to do. He needs to get up. As you can almost see by the look in his face, he's plotting as he's going on.
You know, he reminds me of a bear. It's like a bear that just stalks his prey. Oh.
I said one of the first times we saw Jeter that he was going to be a champion. I didn't know when, but he's proved me right. He is the Anarchy Heavyweight Champion. And in the history of Anarchy, there are very few superstars that have ever accomplished what he has in such a short period of time.
Well, that's a true statement. He has been very impressive. He's backed down from no one. You have to give it to him. I mean, I don't like the guy. I don't like who he associates with. I don't like his personality. Don't like the way he wrestles. But I tell you got to give it to him. He backs up what he says.
He certainly does. You know, we're coming up on Fright Night in a few weeks. We know the main event. Even if Jeter is not the heavyweight champion, going into Fright Night, he will go inside the steel cage with the Priest of Punishment, Michael Judas.
Yeah, I can't wait.
But how difficult has it been for the Priest of Punishment to know he cannot lay a hand on Jeter until Fright Night?
Well, that's a ploy. I don't know the reasoning behind that, but it just makes Judas so much madder. He's much more angry. And he's already a mad man and a bad man.
Well, next week he'll have the opportunity to let off some of that steam against
Fire
the other
up,
two
Jeremy,
members
fire him up.
of Unforgivable Blackness and Shadow Jackson and Nemesis in a handicap match that was ordered by Franklin Dove. Vane off the top of the dropkick. He took Jeter off his feet.
Go for it, Jeremy. Go for it.
Stay on him.
Cover him. He's down.
You've got the
big man off his feet.
We have seen Jeter go.
He may be going for the big elbow.
He's a long way away, though.
Yes.
Big dive. He was able to get it. One, two.
He's get a title back. Oh.
The champion was able to kick out from the flying elbow of Jeremy Vane.
Come on, Jeremy. Drop. Stop it now. Get up. Get up. Get up. Pound on him.
Frustration on the face of Jeremy Vane, but he's got to stay on his opponent.
You cannot let that grizzly bear rest.
If Jeter gets back up to his feet, it evens the match, almost brings the tide back to Jeter, even if he's just standing on his feet.
That's right. You want to keep him down. You can't pin a man standing.
That's very true as the foot catches Jeter. Could be going for the VDT, but Jeter doesn't go anywhere.
Oh, no. That's like
overhead belly-to-belly suplex by the heavyweight champion. As you see, Dee Byers checking on Jeremy Vane.
I don't know if anybody's ever had a rib injury or not, but what that does is it stabs into the lungs and just takes your breath. It's painful in your back. It's painful in your ribs.
That was a punch to the face.
It
Nothing
like a
scientific.
tooth flying.
Something went flying.
Oh, he may have knocked the teeth out of his mouth.
I
know he knocked the taste out.
Jeremy Vane isn't moving. He may have legitimately knocked him out, fans, as Jeter is dragging.
You know, the fans are wanting Jeremy so bad, but I think everybody's afraid for him right now. This is a dangerous position for him to be in. He's lifeless.
There's so many things that Jeter can do to him from this position. Could be going for the throat.
Come on.
No, instead it's going to be the...
Fight. Yes, Jeremy, fight.
Thought it may have been the belly-to-belly suplex.
Don't worry about your rules. Don't worry about your rules. Fight. Do what you got to do.
Those are forearms. He's not hitting him with the fist. The fist is going around the head.
I'd be scrapping him in the eye right now is what I... Oh,
gosh, and there's the belly-to-belly suplex.
Again, there go the ribs. Man.
I've seen a lot of superstars use the belly-to-belly suplex over the years with tremendous force and tremendous success. But when you're 475 pounds like Jeter is, it does so much more as the T-shirt comes off and goes flying into the crowd.
You know, he's so much more impressive live than on television.
Big splash by the champion. D count fast, that's all I ask.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner, and still Anarchy Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, wrestling's most dangerous weapon, Jeter!
But I tell you what, at Fright Night, there's another big bad man that's going to have a little say-so in this.
Well, even though Jeter was victorious this week, we still have plenty of time before Fright Night. He may find himself in action again before then. We don't know if Jeter will go into Fright Night as the heavyweight champion, but he was victorious here this week.